Hey Guitars. Let's go build some junk. Well, at this point, there are a number of things we could do. Fretting needs to be done eventually, sooner or later. Not in any big hurry, but there's no reason not to. Mapping out our tuner holes, getting those drilled and fitted. Head plate. Head plate has to wait a little bit. But I mean, we're basically done with the carve, at least until we're mounted to the body. I put a couple coats of wipe-on poly just to kind of seal and finish everything. Partly, the epoxy really kind of needs to be sealed with something, it seems. I'm anxious also to get the sides of our binding sealed, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But kind of thinking one of the next things we really need to do is get our top set put together. We need to get that jointed so we can start cutting out. Since our head plate is coming out of this, I can't really do it until this is done, you know what I mean? I mean, I probably could take it out of the bottom. However, I would like to just have all that jointed and done before we cut out the head plate. So, I think that's one of the things on the agenda now. Yeah. So, I gotta get set up. Now maybe I just haven't done it enough times to really know all the caveats and, you know, how to deal with it, but these tops that are, you know, a 1/4 inch thick at best, sometimes it's difficult to get a nice clean joint and get it all mashed down perfectly right when it glues up, and yeah. The joint wasn't quite right. I mean, I hadn't messed with it since I got it in the mail. So what I wound up doing, I got 2 pieces of this junk that is super flat, right? And clamped all of this together so that my top pieces are absolutely flat together. So I could, and I got it as close to flush as possible, and there were some little variations. So once I got it all sandwiched nice and tight where it was nice and flat, then I could run this on the jointer. Luckily this was just high enough that I could skip past the yeah, what the hell you call it, the wall, and get what I hope is a nice clean joint. Now, when it comes to getting the glue up to go, I don't exactly have a great plan yet, so I'm still working on that. But step 1 is we need a nice clean joint to actually glue. So, hopefully, this will have done the trick. That looks pretty damn good. Yep. Now, the second thing is I really need to pick placement and make sure I like the way they're lined up. Now, I'm considering that some landmark things like this that are going to look weird if they don't line up. However, Neck pocket's coming out of here, pickup's coming out of it. Most of that is probably going to go away as well. However, there is some inconsistency in all of this, but mainly in figure lines, not so much color and overall shape. So maybe that's alright. Maybe that's good enough. There's a dip right there. It's thinner there. I think I like that placement. Now, can't help but think what I might want to do. I don't know if this stuff is heavy duty enough. I need deeper clamps. Let's see if this will actually do the trick. Way the hell out here on the edge. Not quite. Close, but not quite. But it's not perfect. I need some clamping pressure in the middle. Nope. I need longer. Alright, time out. I gotta find some stuff. Okay. This does look overly complicated. So let me explain. Okay. You watched me put this little guy in place. And the only place I can really clamp is way back here at the back, which doesn't put much pressure on the front. So it was able to ride just a little bit, just not quite be flush on the granite. So I found 2 sticks with nice meaty stuff. One is on the bottom, so I've got a sandwich of sticks over this edge, close to the edge, so I can clamp that nice and tight, get that nice and flush with the granite all the way across. I found 2 more sticks to do that over here. I just omitted the particle board, whatever that shit is, and it gives me enough pressure right close to the edge to get everything down nice and flush, nice and flat to the granite. And then with these 2 I can put just a little bit of pressure before we really tighten these guys down. So I think we have a winning strategy for doing this glue up. I now wish I had already put down wax paper. However, I can always scrape it off the granite. Good thing is, that's all we'll really have to worry about here. There's no worry on the top. We're like a ½ an inch away from the actual seam. So, okay. That was needlessly a pain in the ass. Here we go. sure we're still lining up. Perfect. Cool. Much as this thing scares the shit out of me, I suppose it's about time this starts getting done. This really terrifies me. It spins up like a Cessna in a giant bit. Here we go. Terrifying, good, clean job. Yay. Thanks for swinging by. It means the world to me that people actually watch and find some value in my goofy shenanigans. If you're one of those people, then do me a favor and like the video and subscribe so you can catch the, future junk coming up. So we always got stuff to do. So meet me back here next time. Bye.